Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule to jump on here tonight. What we always like to do, first of all, we like to start on time out of respect for everyone's time. And the other thing that I would like to do is I want to thank all of you for showing up on time, those of you who show up on time. We always have some late stragglers, but that's okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. I always like to pick things to talk about. I think back on the questions that I received during the week. And we get an awful lot of questions during the week. and then what we like to do is come back and give clarification on things I think that everybody should know and should be aware of. And that way it'll make you, when your team is asking you some of those basic elementary questions, you will know where to get the answers without having to pick up the phone to call your upline, sideline, or whatever, or worry about trying to call the office. You don't have to worry about it. There's an awful lot of information in your back office. We're going to start off tonight by talking about some of the things in your back office. One of the things that stand out really, really clear to me that I have an awful lot of people ask me this question. They say, but what's going on with my order? Where can I get a shipping number, tracking number, and etc.? And so tonight, I'm going to show you exactly where to find that number. How many of you knew that you could actually find the shipping number right in your back office? Raise your hand if you're aware of it. You know, it's there. And all we have to do is just take the time now. Take the time to actually go in your back office and become familiar with your back office. Susan knows everything, so she have an unfair advantage over all of you guys. But she made it her business to know everything. That's the important thing, you know. That's right. So I'm so happy to see her raise her hand and say, well, yes, I know where to find that information. But a lot of people don't know where to find it. And they say, well, why is it that I can't find this information? You know, why? You know, I got to hunt down the information. Well, let me show you. I'm going to log into an account and we'll talk about it. And then we'll talk about everything in the back office. Why not? Let's focus on the back office tonight. Let's make sure you guys know where to get information so that you're able to lead your team and your team will look back and say, well, wow, you know, I got the best sponsor ever because my sponsor knows everything. That's what we want to hear, right? We want to know that you guys are knowledgeable. We don't want to hold back information. We want you to know. Everyone should know. Let's see here. Let's go here. And I'm sure all of you are aware of where to go to log into your back office. It's sleepm.net. That's how you get to your back office. So one click of the button, you're in your back office. Hey, can you give me a plug-in just in case this computer starts running?
A plug-in for this?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So now, you just simply go to login. And I'm going slow so that all of you can kind of follow along here. And we will intermittently stop along the way so that you can ask questions. How about that? So 1, 4, 2, 8. Okay. So go log in. And okay, in it's 2-5. No, get along. Get along with it. So now I'm logged in a back office here, and I want to go one where there was a heating pad on it. Let me see. Let me go to a different account. So I'm gonna log into a different account. Let's see. Okay. Let's use this one. And 6848. And for those of you who might not have been in and out of your back office much, this touring number, if it's incorrect, you're not going to be able to log in. And I have had people call us over and over and say, well, hey, I can't log in my back office. It won't allow me to log in. And it turned out to be the password was correct, but it's just the touring number. Look, you can always click and you can change the touring number if you cannot make out the number. Sometimes the 7 and the 1 is so close, they kind of, make it look so similar. But in this example, 1671, that is the correct number, I'm sure. And I know I have to stretch the screen a little to see this myself. Okay, it's going to always say login success. So you would know exactly how to log in, how to get in there, that you are in there correctly. So now, on this particular account, okay, whenever you log in, raised her hand. Okay. Are we okay, Susan? Give me thumbs up. Maybe my internet had an interruption. So don't worry. Yeah, ready again. Okay. On the words. Okay. So what will happen is that in order to withdraw commission, it has to be minimum $100. So you cannot draw, like in this case, this account shows $32 available. So that $32 will sit there until I'm able to build it up to over $100. Okay, the next column here is going to say pending. Whenever the commission comes into your account, it will always show pending for 72 hours. Does anyone know why commission show pending for 72 hours? Not 3 days, but 72 hours. The reason it show pending for 72 hours is because there's a cooling off period when we pay the commission. So if someone finance some merchandise or use their own personal card, by law, we have to allow at least 3 days just in case that person decide to, just in case they get buyer's remorse and change their mind. By law, we would have to refund them within 72 hours. So the clock started ticking from the moment that they signed that document saying that they made that purchase. And very important for all of us, whether it's finance or whether the item is paid for with a credit card, let that person know that they have a 72-hour rescission period. And that's just being transparent and honest with your clients. We don't want to do anything sneaky. We want them to be aware of that because, your customers, you want to be rock solid with you. Okay, it's the rank. Director. This particular account happened to be a director. It's showing that it has 6 direct sales. Down below there, total members in this account happen to be 5,494. So what that means is that 5,000 1,494 pieces of merchandise has been purchased down below this account, because you cannot become a member without making a purchase. We all clear on that, right? Now, the next column here shows account status. Account status, we have a 1-year distributorship. So let's say, for an example, initially when I came in with this account, I bought a Biocrystal pad. And we all know that the Biocrystal pad is $580. So when I bought that item, I automatically had a 1-year distributorship. So now, at the end of 12 months, and you can look to the right and see my start date happened to be November the 2nd, 2021. So in actuality, November the 2nd, 2023, which is this year, would be my 2nd year anniversary with this particular account. So I had to go in here. Internally, I bumped up the volume in my account. Any account that's paying me a commission, I want to make sure that I increase the membership from a 1-year to a 2-year to a 3-year to eventually having a lifetime distributorship. You don't have to do it immediately, but you have 3 years to bump that position up to a lifetime distributorship. Very, very important if you want to continue to get 100% of your commissions paid out to you. So now you can see I have a renewal date, 11/02/2025. What that means is that when I went over $2,000, correct me, Ronnie, if I'm not correct, it's showing that my renewal date now is 2025, 11/02. So now I have a what? 3, is that a 3 up? So I have a 3-year, this is a 3-year distributorship, right? Okay, I have 2260 account status. Okay, so in other words, I can buy a pillow and now I'm over $3,000 and I'd have a lifetime distributorship. And that's what I'm gonna do sometime between now and the end of the year. So now you can also see my last direct sale was March 20th, 2023. My last direct sale, because there are a number of qualifiers that we must meet. And one of them is that we must get 1 new sale every single year. And I think it's only fair. I mean, every single one of us are capable of getting 1 new sale per year. I have no doubt about that. So one of the things I really want to talk about, so I went across those columns, and then, so I want you to look down here. Bank account, at some point in time, we are going to have the ability, and I know a lot of you have shown concerns about this, but at some point in time, you're going to be able to get direct deposit, your commission checks direct deposit in your account. So the account was already, they put some of the tabs in place already. So when the time comes, all you have to do is just click bank account, add your bank account information, and be able to actually be able to put the bank account information there when the time is right and be able to have those deposits going into your account. But right now, that is not available, and you have to receive checks and things like that. Then over here to the right, show your commission details. So if you want to know your commission details, you click on that tab. Here, show transaction, all the different transactions coming into your account. Also here on the right here, it shows withdrawals that have taken place. Here, your product list. Like when I want to buy an item, like I said, I'm gonna buy a pillow so I could increase the volume in my account to get it over $3,000 for the lifetime distributorship. I would click right here. I would go to the product list and simply make a purchase internally here. When I make that purchase internally here, I do not have to, I would not get a new distributor ID number. All it's doing is just adding sales into this account. Let's click this for a moment. Okay, so now I'm showing that I'm just about one small purchase away. Like I say, a pillow would get me over $3,000. So all the points here are dollar for dollar. So like I shared with you earlier, you know, when you go over $3,000 in purchases, you are now a lifetime distributor. And so the only requirement you would have to meet from year to year is get one new sale. That new sale can be anyone. It can be you, or it can be anyone. Be you buying a gift for someone. It can be you bringing on a new customer, somebody who just want to be a customer and wanted to buy whatever product. You could just buy it internally there, and now that volume goes to that account without creating an ID number. So now I can go through, I can just find the product that I want, you know, and I'm saying that when the time is right, I know I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go, let me see, overlook the pillow. So this is just showing mattress, pads, everything. So now, look, here's a polar bear pillow. So if I wanted to do this, boop, now I showed that I selected one butterfly pillow. If I go in there and pay for this with my credit card or however I plan on paying for it, debit card, credit card, don't matter. I can just go and add this to the shopping cart, and now I'm a lifetime distributor. However, I don't have to worry about it this year at all. I don't have to worry about it. So this is what we're talking about. So now, when we go to, I want to go back to home here for a moment because I want to make sure I show you. When you first log in, this is the exact screen that you're going to see. So let's go back. I want to talk about this. We talked about the withdrawal, the product list, the profile. If you want to change some information in your profile, this is where you would go to, you know, update or edit your profile information. Okay, your password, you want to change your password, you can simply go inside here and change the password. And then it have a help column. When you go in there and click help, customer support should respond back to you in a timely manner and get you an answer for whatever you're concerned about. When you click network, that would simply show you the downline, the people in your organization. It will show you who they are. So when you click network, that's what that's going to do. Now, let's say I wanted to, I know that I just ordered something. I want to follow up with an order. And I shared with you earlier, a lot of people have been asking this question, well, oh, where's my tracking number? Where's my product? They should send something. It's in the back office. And that's what we've been saying all along, you know, and I don't think we ever even talked about this before, but we should have. So when we only got 4 or 5 tabs here: User Center, Business Center, Commission Center, Shopping Center. So if I went shopping, when I click that, now when we look at shopping list, shopping cart, order management. So if I'm looking for a tracking number, where do you think it will fall of all of these? Order management, because you want to manage and you want to track what has gone in here. you want to know. So now if I click order management, now here it shows pending delivery. Okay, in here, order number. You see that order number, phone number, and address. When I click here and open this, I can see exactly what product we're talking about. Okay, now you can see this. This was a Biocrystal heating pad for $1,690. The quantity was 1, and the total amount was $1,690. So now, I think Ronnie is my sponsor above on this, or her company or something. So, bottom line is that I bought a pad and the credit went up because I bought a pad for me, and the credit went up to my sponsor who happened to be Ronnie. Everybody follow me. But this is the way I track it. I actually picked up the pad at the office, and actually the right way to do this would have been in showing that I actually received the item. But it actually, shows right here, what happened here. So when we see here, order number, the order number is right there, and we can track everything every step of the way. Now, here, any messages that goes out, sometimes you will get a message that pops up when you go to log into your account. There's a message that pops up, and when you read that message, it's gonna, like here, new mattress production and delivery process. So the company is keeping you abreast of what's going on. This is a message that generated on May 15th, 2023 at 14:37 hours. So look, I click the detail. Look, there it is. Effective immediately. So we shouldn't have to tell anyone that. If you are get into a habit of logging into your office at least once a week. And if you're getting commission, I'm sure you're logging in your office every single day. But you can see here, they said, I'm writing to inform you of an important change in our production and delivery process, which is taken effect immediately. This change concerns our compressed mattresses and is aimed at ensuring the highest possible product quality. So there it is. Oliver put this message out, our VP. No, it's clear cut. Exactly. This message is. So when you go down here, you can see the different messages that have been put up there. And you notice every single one of mine has been read. Talks about the lucky draw. The lucky draw, because last year we had a lucky draw whereby we gave away a Mercedes-Benz. We gave away at least, I think it was a dozen mattresses, right? We gave away 4 $10,000 cash prizes. So, bottom line is that, we kept people abreast with messages coming out. So very, very important to familiarize yourself with the back office here. Let's click on Business Center for a moment. So you see network, total sales, rank history, it's all there. So if you want to track the sales coming in, you can go here and you can click here on any given day. It'll tell you the dollar volume of sales come. Oh, I clicked the wrong screen. I hope I didn't mess you guys up. So you can see here on 6/04. What's today's date? Today is the 5th. So this was Saturday, $18,780.
Today's Sunday, the 4th.
Okay, today is Sunday. So today is today.
Uh-huh.
So $18,780 in sales have came in today. I'm at home resting today. The day before then, on this particular account, $12,000. The day before then, $23,000. The day before then, 14,000, 28, 28, 24,000. So keep in mind, this is one account. This is not my main account. I like to leave you guys in suspense, but this shows you from day to day exactly how much being generated in your organization. So you have an opportunity to look at your account and say, you know what? This thing is generating an awful lot of sales. And for those of you who think that maybe a whole lot is not happening, listen, guys, a whole lot can potentially be happening in the organization. And this is an account of mine that I really don't put any energy in at all, but still sales are coming in, guys. So shows rank history. You want to see, okay, how fast did this position promote up on mine? How slow I was. And by the way, guys, I joined the business back, I believe it was July 13th, 2021. That's my actual start date for my main account and other accounts. So look at this. This was December the 1st. I became a distributor. It took me all the way to February to become a senior distributor. Then February the 8th, I also became a manager. February the 8th, I also became a senior manager. Well, previous level, just showing previous level. So I became a director on that day. On February the 8th, I became a director. Director is 5-star, right, Ronnie? 5-star. Look, I don't even know the ranks yet, guys. Y'all forgive me. So I'm just showing you now. Of course, I have an 8-star. We are 8 stars also, you know. But I'm showing you this account to show you what's possible. I came in December, got the 5-star in February, and I was just on an average track. So senior manager, February the 8th. So a lot happened on February 8th. So December the 1st, this thing popped all the way to director on the same day. I guess I got that wake-up call from some of y'all doing so well in the business. Okay, everybody understand the back office here from Commission Shopping Center inbox. It's very, very simple. The back office. Let me go back, and I want to stop share for a moment, and I want you guys to let me see if you guys can unmute yourselves, and if anyone have a question, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. So Susan, let me make sure you can unmute yourself. Let me see here. 1 second. Allow people to unmute themselves. Okay, I think you should be able to unmute yourself, Susan.
Great, thank you. I just want to mention something I came across this past week on that shopping list page. They've now added more of the products. If we're wanting to shop from our back office and do an upgrade, you can go to the bottom of the page of the shopping list and click on page 2 and find the rest of the products, and the heating pad is there now too. Yay!
Yes, the heating pad's always been there on page 2.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's on page 2. And I know a lot of people say, hey, I don't see the heating pad back in there. Now, keep in mind, and I think Ronnie had brought this to a number of your attention before. A lot of times, you know, our master account, we're excited and we say, hey, I want to make sure my master account go all the way to lifetime distributorship quickly. So why not buy the heating pad? Because the heating pad is going to pay me back a lot of money with the $600 promotion and the $50 per point. Why would I not want to buy the heating pad to my master position? Why? You guys getting a very valuable lesson here tonight. If you buy it, and look, and I'm going to tell you this story. I had somebody just a few weeks ago, they introduced me to someone, and they emphasized so strong, this person only going to be a customer, nothing else. She don't want to do no business. she only wanted to be a customer. She's going to buy a heating pad. Then she bought a heating pad and a pillow too. But she only want to be a customer. She's going to be my customer. Who would do that to someone? Think about that guy. Wouldn't you want a discount on your own product, even if you didn't plan on building a team? How many of you would want a discount on your own product? Really, that's what got me excited about the business the first day I looked at this thing.
Mhm.
I didn't even want to sit in the room until I found out that Ronnie was going to get $700 commission back on the merchandise she bought. All of a sudden, I wanted to know, how is that possible? But prior to that, I wasn't even interested. Think about this, guy. A lot of people may say they're only interested in being a customer, but you know to do the right thing. You know if that person bought one item to you and they bought the pad down below to themselves using their own ID number, you know they were going to get $600 commission. So if they only bought 2 items, they still would make $650 back in commission. Is that the right thing to do? Or is the right thing to do for you to take it all? How many of you would take it all? You take all the money and just leave it alone. They don't know how the program works. And it's okay. You hear they only want to be a customer, so you just make sure, oh, hurry up, let's get them signed up and use my ID number. It's not the right thing to do. I couldn't do it that way, but of course, you know, you guys, it's your business. You can do it however you want. But if that person, if that person find out later that they could have got a $600, $700 discount on buying that Biocrystal pad, they ain't gonna never want to do business with you again. Am I right or wrong? You know it to be true, but it's the right thing to do. And sometimes, you know, it's better to lean on the side of generosity than to take something that don't belong to you. And that's been my motto all my years in network marketing. I will lean on the side of generosity. I ain't taking it if it don't belong to me. I ain't gonna do it that way. So everybody understand, you know, if you buy it direct in your top position, even if you are a rep, that sale goes up.
Okay.
The sale goes up because anything that's purchased, and at some point you still gotta give your sponsor some love and some more transactions, because guess what? For you to become a lifetime member, you have to buy internally
3 times.
from your back office. And when you buy internally from the back office, your sponsor get paid the commission. You don't get one ruby red cent, but you get the satisfaction of knowing you are a lifetime distributor, and now you've met one of the critical requirements so that you know you're not going to miss out on any commission. And believe me, the whole thing on this lifetime distributorship and the one sale per year. You know how many people done came back and told me at the end of that year, oh, nobody told me that. We talk about it on the training from time to time. We never try to hide the fact a lifetime distributorship is so important, especially for those of us with multiple accounts. You want to make sure any account that pays you commissions, that you're able to keep drawing those commissions. And the only way you will continue drawing those commissions without any interruption and getting the correct amount, you have to have, at the end of the first year, you need to at least bump it up as a minimum to a 2-year distributorship.
$1,000 at least.
So you would have to spend at least $1,000, at least 1,000. Well, let me rephrase that, because I don't want you guys to scare you guys off, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend $1,000. You can identify a customer and sell someone a piece of merchandise valued at $1,000 or more. You can do that also. So the whole thing is that you have to come up with fresh new customers, and you need one once a year, and you need to beef up your account to over $3,000 in a 3-year period, 3 years. And what happened, I think sometimes people just tend to forget. They tend to forget, or they selectively listening. They hear bits and pieces of what I'm saying, but they don't hear it all. But I think it's better we know about this early and we can prepare for it instead of us going along and next thing you know, we've been in a year. So, oh my God, if I don't get $1,000 client, I'm not going to get my commission. And it could be an uneasy feeling, especially if your team's starting to really, really generate commissions to you. And now all of a sudden, the money stops because now your 1-year distributorship has expired. And by the way, your account, you would get a 30-day notice. If your account is about to expire, a message will pop up 30 days prior. It would say your account is about to expire. It would let you know. But if you're going along and you're not looking at paying attention, you could miss that message. Maybe we need to suggest that the company also send everybody an email also. But for those who are actively involved in our business, we're never going to miss a beat because we know we're looking real close because we see $100 there, we taking the money. And so if a message pop up, so, oh my God, I need to make sure I got 30 days to find a client so that I can keep my account active and to make sure my commission is not going to be cut in half, because it's going to cut in half if you do not, get a customer annually. Do you guys think that's good? See, because a lot of people say, but Al, there's no residual income here. That's a sort of a residual income for you as the upline. Is that not correct? It's sort of like a residual income, because when that person maintaining their account, you're going to get a commission. That's the way it works. And they're not just doing it selectively for some people. Every single one of us have to meet those requirements. Otherwise, the money get cut in half if we don't get that one sale per year, or our account will expire. So sometime, and some of you have heard me say this before, sometime in the beginning, and I always say, either we pay now or we pay later, the upline. You pay now or you pay later. Because here's what happened. Sometimes it may be in the best interest of that person to buy the more expensive item in that top account. Because if they bought it in the beginning to the top account, everyone may not have the ability to build multiple accounts. And I think you guys will agree to that. Everybody don't have the ability to do that. But really, it's up to that individual. We can't, I don't like to tell somebody, this is the only way to build your business. You also have to do what's in your best interest. And if you felt as though, hey, you know what, Al, I'm only going to build this one account. I'm not concerned about the accounts, having the extra accounts below. What I want to do, I want to take one master account and I want to make, based on my budget today, I want to just build this one account and make sure I have a lifetime distributorship, and we go from there. Some people have done that way, but at least I let them know and I give them a choice. It's up to them what they decide. What Al and Ronnie did may not apply to everyone. And what Pat did may not apply to everyone. Euphemia, same thing. What you did, it may not apply to everyone on your team. Maybe some people don't want to do it that way. Maybe they want to come back and say, you know what, Al, I'm just going to build this one position. I don't have enough contacts to think about building 2 or 3. So what can you do? There's no one way to build a business. There's not a single way. Doesn't mean it right, doesn't mean it wrong, and it doesn't mean that your sponsor is trying to mislead you or anything. And and sometimes, some people ask all the right questions in the beginning. Some people in the beginning, they don't know the right questions to ask. Some of you are very new to network marketing. So, so what applies for some of you, and for those of you who are seasoned veterans, of course, you're going to look at this thing and say, oh boy, I'm used to drawing these circles. Look at this. I can come in, I have a master account here. I can put 4 down below. And now I can get a commission on 4 items down below. And I'm going to start, I know 4 leaders that I can plug underneath each one of these accounts. And now I'm going to get paid double. And so some of the leaders, they get that. And they come in, they so excited. And they look at that structure and they say, man, this is my kind of business. I can do this because I got all the right people ready to go. But it may not apply to everyone. That's all I'm saying. So, just keep in mind, we want everyone to succeed, but we don't want someone looking back a year down the road having regrets, saying, boy, I wish I wouldn't have done that. I don't want people to do that. You decide what's best for you. And we will cheer you on, because I always say, I'm the biggest cheerleader out there. I'm here to cheer you on, support you in whatever way we can. And that's really my job here. Ronnie, I'm doing all the talking.
It's okay.
Why am I doing all the talking?
It's okay, Al.
Norma, she ain't never lost for words. She got me doing all the talking. Let's see what Joyce has to share with us. Joyce, I think you can unmute yourself.
Yes, when you said, I'm going to put this in this order for the pillow when I do internally, and I won't need an ID number, when you could put it through and get an ID number as another center, why would you choose to not?
There are 2 different systems here, Al, if I may, in regards to the question from Joyce. When you're internally upgrading, no ID number will ever be generated because you're using the existing number to upgrade to a lifetime membership. So you never, ever get an ID number. Only when you create a new sale, and we like to call that like a +1. A +1 to your master, a +1 among your legs that belongs to you under your name. That's called a +1, using that particular ID number to create a brand new sale. That's when an ID number gets generated. But all the upgrades for the lifetime membership, you have 3 years to do that. And you can take your time doing it. The first year, you can choose a lower price item. The second year, you can upgrade it, or in between the timeline, in the 8th month, the 9th month, the 10th month, you can add a little bit more money to it, buy something new that just came out, or maybe you just wanted to keep adding so that you're not taken back, that you have to spend $1,000 the last day of that 1 year or 2nd year or 3rd year of your anniversary as you are going and upgrading. So you can do it anytime during the window so that you're always ahead of that timeline.
And when you do that upgrade to get to 3,000, is any commission generated above there?
That master account, the very first master account, as Al was trying to share with all of you, that the upline will get that. That very first master account you came in, always your sponsor will get that.
Okay.
But any legs below you that you're upgrading, because some of us have 3, 4, 5 legs below us, and they're all making money also. So those also needs to be upgraded. Now that leg below you, that master account that sponsored that leg, you will get paid. But the very first one, always the sponsor above you will get paid.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see, Leon had his hand up a moment ago. Leon, do you?
No, I think, no, Ronnie answered the question. I was gonna let Joyce know what Ronnie already iterated. In order to upgrade your personal account, you have to do it in the back office. You can't make a personal sale. That money won't go towards a personal upgrading you to a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 1 year, 2 year, 3 year distributorship or lifetime. So Ronnie answered the question very beautifully.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Okay, good to see you, Mama Mary. Hadn't seen you in a while. Who else have a question or something to share? Question or something to share?
I want to just iterate in regards to $600 bonus, Al, just to make sure that everyone who has purchased a heating pad, or if you have purchased heating pads where you're the sponsor of new clients coming in, make sure that you're getting paid. Make sure you sent an email to travel@sleepm.com. Travel@sleepm.com. You have to compose an email, and the gentleman, his name is Waylon, he will send you your monies immediately. Okay, just have to put your sponsor ID and the customer ID for the heating pad. The sponsor will get the $600 plus when you first come in, also your 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, that is a separate income stream from the SleepM compensation plan. The $600 is another separate income that comes to you, because that's a reward that's taking place for 1 year. It started in March of this year, it'll end March of next year. So the $600 is paid separately, but your other earnings come to the 8-point compensation plan is paid immediately. So one slice of the pie for a heating pad is $50, 50. So if you're 1-star, you'll make $650. If you happen to be the sponsor who signed someone who bought the heating pad from you, you will make $650. If you are a 2-star, you will make $700. $50 for 1 point, $50 for a 2nd point. The 2-star, you get 2 points, is $100 plus the $600. If you're a 3-star, it's 3 points, 50, 50, 50. And now you will make 6 plus 150, $750. If you're a 4-star, 50, 50, 50, 50, that's $200 plus $600. That's $800 for selling, right, a heating pad.
Buddy, I'm laughing because someone last week, they made such a big fuss about sending the photo. This is a promotion guide. And if the rule is you need to send in a photo to get your $600, why complain about it? Here's the option. Don't send the photo and don't get the $600, or send the photo and get $600. How long would it take you to do a little selfie photo of yourself?
That's fine.
And send it in to where, Ronnie?
Oh my God. Travel@sleepm.com. Travel@sleepm.com. Just get a picture of yourself. You don't need to have the heating pad in your hand. You already have promoted it. You have sold it. Show one of your items. You're out and about. Just send a picture, guys. We're going to put a big collage together of so many heating pads being sold. Okay, it's incredible.
And if you want to get some good momentum on your team, start talking about that heating pad. I see an awful lot of those heating pads sold, but you need to talk about it. It's so important to talk about it. And you're on every chance, for those of you who come by the office, if you go and visiting someone, have a heating pad with you. I mean, I tell the story about the appointment I went on with Evelyn. This was on Mother's Day. This is so.
Yeah, the husband and wife both work.
Yeah, listen. This lady didn't seem that enthused about us coming by. Matter of fact, we were met at the door before we came in and said she wanted to cancel, but I knew you guys were already en route. And so I just sort of laughed. That's the way it is, Mother's Day. So no big deal for me, even if she canceled. But we go inside And the wife didn't have much to say. But luckily, Evelyn pulled out a heating pad and put a heating pad on it and plugged it in. Then got an eye mask and put an eye mask on. I didn't know if she was sleeping or what, because she had the eye mask on. But after about a half hour, she peeled back the eye mask and started asking questions. How much this costs? How much is this? She told her the price. And then she told the husband, well, we need 2 of these because you need to have your own. I want my own. And after everything was said and done, they spent almost $10,000 on Mother's Day. 2 heating pads.
And everything else.
And everything else. So you got to talk about it. And they're happy as can be with it. I got so many people. I tell the story about my mother's neighbor. When I went to visit my mom, I bought a heating pad for my mom and dad. The neighbor always come over and have coffee at my mom's house. She came by, she see me sitting on the couch with this heating pad. And she said, what's that? And I explained to her, it was a heating pad. I was here, why don't you try it? And I just draped the pad on her. She sat there for about 15 minutes while nodding off. And she said, I'll be right back. And I said, okay, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. And she come back with her credit card. And she bought that heating pad. That day, no questions asked as far as the price. She never had anything negative to say about the price. And it's exciting to see that sell like that with ease. And every single one of you, you need to start off by having a heating pad yourself. If you have the heating pad, it's something very compact that you can go to your clients with, take the product with them. You're out and about, hey, going by a friend's house or family member, here, try this. And they will love it because everybody who's been trying it has been buying it and they absolutely love it. We had, Saturday, there was 2 people who tried the pad at the office on Saturday, 2 people that we was working with. And they were talking about they had some shoulder pain in the beginning. And after about 15 minutes, they saying that the pain in their shoulder is gone. 2 separate occasions. And 2 separate people bought that pad based upon that. Absolutely amazing. I done beat that dead horse to death, haven't I?
Right.
So everybody buying a heat pad coming into this week, right?
That's right.
All right. Okay, anyone else got anything they want to share with the team? Anything, any success story from the past week? Anybody have any success over the past week that they want to share with us? Any tips?
Another number of people here had sales.
I always say, I get on here to learn myself also. Don't have me don't y'all act like I'm the only teacher here. I learn from brand new people also. That's why I'm so excited to get on here every Sunday, because I want to hear from all of you also, because some of the brand new people bring some of the best ideas to the table.
Yep.
Susan, go ahead. I see your hand up.
I just want to say that a week ago Friday, myself and Margie Lossman, who's on the Zoom tonight, and our friend Fifi, we did a recording about Margie's experience and my experience with the toppers that we recently received. There's
Yes.
Margie. Hi, Margie. And
Hey,
what
Margie.
we then shared that recording of that conference call the 3 of us did. And as we started sharing it with people in the downline, more people wanted toppers. So,
Wow.
the more that you share your experiences, the more that, you're going to see people want that, because they want to have the kind of relief or experience that you have. And since then, Margie and I have ordered our heating pads, which we'll be getting this week. So we'll be doing another conference call to share with our group and let them know our experiences.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, because we always want to hear some positive feedback, and it's so important, guys, for us to get have your people do some video testimonials so that we can get them up on the WhatsApp and get it on, the corporate site also. Margie, we're not going to leave you out.
Hello, I was thinking this started at 8. It started at 7. I'm sorry I got on late, but no, I love your calls. I want to tell you that heating pad's the best thing I ever bought in my life.
Yeah.
Not the heating pad, I'm sorry, the topper. When I
Yeah.
got that topper, it was kind of hard to get to the bed. I had to drag it in because it was only a twin, but it was extra long and it was heavy. It ballooned out and it
Yeah.
was heavy. And anyway, I recommend people to put it on the bed when they open the package. Is
Yeah.
that a good idea? any of those toppers, because they kind of blossom out, when the air gets.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I got on that thing, I felt like I was in heaven. It was so soft and wonderful. It was just, and every thing that I had that hurt quit hurting. I mean, when I'm laying on that thing, nothing hurts. And I had like neuropathy, but it's not diabetes, but my feet would burn a lot. And, I'd wrap those pads around my feet and that helped. I mean, they work, but then I'd kick them off. But you can't kick off this topper. Anyway, I recommend that to everybody, and I'll probably recommend the heating pad once I get it. But no, that's my favorite product so far that I've bought from SleePM.
Which one, the topper or the heating pad?
The topper. I haven't got the heating pad yet.
All right.
That topper, I mean, I'm sure the mattress works, but all I got was the topper, and it was, like I said, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, I don't care what company you're in, what company you're in, just this thing right here will make a difference in your life.
Guys, I want to share with you another idea, Margie.
Okay.
Using the topper in a hammock. Get a single topper or even a massage topper, a single topper, and put it in a hammock, maybe in your patio, and you're just swinging. And if you just got a regular hammock, I've seen it already in someone's home, and they use a hammock, and I said, wow, what an amazing idea. On a Sunday afternoon, having some friends over, having some drinks, and they're laying on a hammock and talking away, and they're wondering what's happening here. I feel so energized.
Yeah.
That's cute. That'd be hard to get in I think in a hammock.
Beautiful hammock you can buy from Amazon, and the one that's sort of laced in the house, meaning it just sits right. It's like almost like a boat, and it's beautiful. It's like wrought iron, not that expensive, maybe under $200, and there's a swing, like a net, and then just put the topper in there.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I have to try it.
You had to share that.
Thank you.
Now, Pat wants to say something else. She's on the phone with us. Hopefully she's here. Pat, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here's Pat.
I'm having technical difficulties.
Pat is having technical difficulties, so she's on the speakerphone of the phone.
Computer. Exactly. But when I move, I'll have Verizon or whoever is responsible. They'll help me figure it out. Something with my browser or whatever. But I've just got to say this, guys. I'm trying to be calm here. I'm trying to be calm. These calls are not good for me medically because it makes me so crazy excited. My blood pressure goes up. I start getting so fired up because people, you have to understand what we have our hands on here. This is amazing. It's just amazing. Al keeps smiling all the time. What a great leader. He doesn't even talk. He just keeps smiling. And I'm going like, what is going on? Any new person on this call, would be just flipped out. Like, what is going on over there? And people ask me questions, and I tell them, they get technical, and they're looking for as Al always says, they're looking for the bug on the windshield. Ignore the bug on the windshield, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep driving and talking and having fun. This is a party. This is a party. Maybe it's a business. It is a business. But it's a party. It's a party. And I mean, I'm trying to be serious sometimes. I can't be serious. I just talked to two people earlier. They got so fired up, and I wasn't even working. I mean, was I working? I don't think so. But I'm spreading the word, because when you're excited, you tell other people, don't you think that other people want to be as excited as you are? So that's how you have to look at it. They don't know what you have until you tell them. How exciting is that? Okay, I'm dropping the mic now. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Pat.
Thanks, Pat.
I ask a question.
Yeah, and who is that?
John.
This is John Ninivaggi from New Jersey.
Yes, John, go ahead.
Yeah, some people are saying that you gotta like put your products in the sun to charge them.
Oh. That's just a pad if they want to give some energy to it.
That's more rumor. Not
Well,
necessarily.
I don't think I'd want to drag out a king size bed if I had one.
No, we think it's something just like a small accessory, like a pad. You just want to put it on the sun.
I think all they're saying is that, when crystals get in the sunlight, it kind of rejuvenates it, and they sort of like turbocharge. It's sort of like saying, well, okay, like the heating pad. The reason we came out with a heating pad, because when crystals are heated up, they seem to be more effective. But no, I've been using the product for coming up on 2 years, and I never put anything in the sunlight.
It's fantastic.
And it works quite well. So
All right, thanks for the info.
You good, John.
All right.
All right, guys, we've taken up 1 hour and 3 minutes of your life on a Sunday. So I appreciate everyone coming out and supporting this training on Sunday. And I thank you so much for your time. It's never taken for granted. And we try to bring you valuable information that would make a difference in your business. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and end this. I will get the recording up as soon as we get off. I'll get the recording up, and it'll be in the WhatsApp group. And we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night. That's a great time to grow your business on Tuesday night. Company overview. Come back with a guest on Tuesday night, and let's all grow together. And, money will come as we grow and expose these amazing products to people in our circle of influence. Money will come by default. On that note, thanks everyone for all your contributions today.
From Australia,
Lee from Australia.
Blessings.
Hi, Lee.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
I'll join
Thank
again.
you.
Welcome.
Come again.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning, Monday.
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
good. The time difference.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yes.
See you on the next one.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Include